بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we began a brief commentary of Quran. We got to chapter Ma'idah, the 5th chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 120 verses. Please listen to verse 8.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين لله شهداء بالقسط ولا يجرمنكم شنآن قوم على ألا تعدلوا اعدلوا هو أقرب للتقوى واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون.
O you who believe, be upright for Allah, bearers of witness with justice, and let not hatred of a people incite you not to act equitably. Act equitably, that is nearer to piety, and be careful of your duty to Allah. Surely Allah is aware of what you do. In this verse, Allah orders people to work, to do anything they want to do for God. Anything we want to do, we should have the intention of God. It means we should understand that God is the one who has given us ability, who favored us, and He is the one ordered us. Whatever we should do, we should remember God. Then Allah says, Shuhada bil qis, try to bear witness with justice. When you want to testify, testify according to justice. When you work, try to be fair to others. Try to be just. Don't oppress anybody, anything. Toward your wife, toward your children, toward your co-worker, toward your God, toward yourself. Don't oppress yourself. When we commit sin, we oppress ourselves before oppressing anybody else. Because we do something to make ourselves to deserve to be punished. And it is oppressing. Disobey God is oppressing ourselves. Shirk, not to believe in God, it is a very, very great oppressing. قال لقمان لابنه يا بني لا تشرك بالله إن الشرك لظلم عظيم. Luqman said to his son, "Oh my son, لا تشرك بالله, try to worship only one God. Don't associate anybody or anything with God. إن الشرك لظلم عظيم. Surely, to believe in something else as a God and associate anybody or anything with God is great oppression." Then Allah says, وَلَا يَجْرِمَنَّكُمْ شَنَآنُ قَوْمٍ عَلَىٰ أَلَّا تَعْدِلُوا. Don't let others' hatred will incite you to oppress the others and not to act equitably. It means if others bothered you and you will be angry of them, don't let these angriness to take a revenge from them and oppress them. وَلَا يَجْرِمَنَّكُمْ شَنَآنُ قَوْمٍ عَلَىٰ أَلَّا تَعْدِلُوا. The hatred of others should not encourage you not to act equitably. Then Allah says, اعدلوا, act and deal with others equitably and be just to them. هُوَ أَقْرَبُ لِلتَّقْوَى. This is nearer to piety. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهِ. Be careful about your duty toward Allah. إِنَّ اللَّهَ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. And be sure that Allah is aware of what you do. In this verse, Allah is ordering people to work for God and be upright for Allah, and also bearers of witness with justice. In another verse, chapter Nisa, previous chapter, chapter 4 of Quran, verse 135, has a verse very, very close to this verse, very little difference. In that verse, Allah says, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا كُونُوا قَوَّامِينَ بِالْقِسْطِ شُهَدَاءَ لِلَّهِ. Exactly until here the same. But after that, Allah says, وَلَوْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَوِ الْوَالِدَيْنِ. Allah says, bear witnesses according to the justice. Try to testify equitably. But Allah says, وَلَوْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ, even if it is against you. It means sometimes you want to testify in the court, but one side is your mom, is your father, is your brother, your children. Allah says, وَلَوْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ. Sometimes yourself. For example, the judge is asking you, did you see something that if I say, I will be punished? Why you didn't do anything? And I have seen it. I should say yes. وَلَوْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ. Did you steal money? Yes. I have did something wrong. I'm not ready to do something wrong more and more. I have to stop it. وَلَوْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ. Then Allah says, أَوِ الْوَالِدَيْنِ, or against your parents. Did your father have committed sin? Did your mom have steal something, for example? Have backbite? Have deceived the others? And you know she have done it. She has done it. Yes, she has done it, and tell the truth. In that verse 135 of chapter Nisa, Allah says, testify, bear witness, according to the justice, even if it is against yourself or against your parents. It means Allah wants to say sometimes the love of yourself or loving the others will encourage you to lie. Allah says, be careful. So one of the cause of lying is the love of children, love of yourself, love of your family. Be careful. In this verse, Allah says about another cause of lying, which is hatred. Sometimes because of the hatred, because of the revenge that I want to get from some members of the family, sometimes because of the spite that I have against somebody, I'm ready to lie. Why? Because I want that my friend will be punished. I lie because of hatred. So sometimes because of hatred or spite, and sometimes because of love. In these two verses, verse 8 of this chapter refers to the hatred. Allah says, be careful. Act equitably and don't allow the hatred stop you from acting equitably. In verse 135, Allah says, be careful about another cause, the love of yourself, your members of the family, your parents, not to encourage you to deal with others while it is not justice. Try not to stop you. The love of others stop you from acting equitably. Regarding to the justice in Islam, we have a lot of emphasizes. First of all, justice is one of Allah's attributes. Allah is just. Adl is one of the main pillars for the Shia school. Shia school believe that Allah is just and Allah must be just, and there is no reason that Allah oppress anybody or anything. This is one of Allah's attributes. But also regarding to dealing with others, talking to each others, working with others, worshipping God, we must be also fair and just. Inshallah, in next section, I would like to talk about justice a little more. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.